Hey guys, this is BB. How y'all doing? I just came on to give some thanks to all the people that have been subscribing and following my page. And those who haven't, why not? Subscribe, hit the notification. Let's watch these artists each week tell their story their way. Let's support them. Let's continue to support the culture. And I thank you guys. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, BB here, middle child, whatever you want to call me. And today I have a special guest, Mr. Cofresi.
Cofresi. Yeah, there's a C. There's an accent at the end. It's Spanish.
Right. I'm used to the C. Okay, so I am so happy to welcome this gentleman. He has a unique story, and I think you guys are gonna love it. And first of all, I want to welcome you to the Artist Corner, and I am so honored to have you here today. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Happy. It's been a good weekend. Been just chilling. It's been pretty cold.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta bring out the gloves now. It's
Yeah,
like
hats is
winter's about to come out.
yeah, but it's winter. So tell me about your career now. Tell me, you are. I don't want to say because I don't know. You're a rapper. You're a battle rapper. I see.
Rapper, yeah.
Right, but tell me about your genre of rap. That's what.
Well, yeah, I am a battle rapper.
To marry each other so bad they took each other's last name.
So got no purgatory.
You probably heard this story.
He goes through for conflicts.
Premium price, he's a horse of his verse for 40.
He's on Snapchat.
I'll knock his hat back.
He's back snap.
It will snap back.
Purgatory asking bad luck where the crack at. He even downloaded the smack app because he wanted to know that's where you can find the smack app. You should have went your price for help.
How can you ghostwrite fire for conflicts but boss couldn't fire for self?
So when Lex booked the bottom tier versus the bottom tier, just know that for all four of us, it's gonna be a forgotten year.
If anybody else wants to battle, your last stop is here unless you want to ask Sean to come and volunteer.
That's what.
Well, yeah, I am a battle rapper. Of course, like I think like most battle rappers, they start wanting out to rap and make music first, which I did when I was younger. But like there's just so much sense of fear to get on the stage and like rap in front of people. It's like I didn't do it till like years later. I actually started rapping since when I was 14. And then I kind of like went up to like 22, 23 and I stopped rapping. And then it was like I got re-inspired again to start rapping at a late age. I'm like in my mid 30s and I was like, damn, you know what? I think I could do this again. I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna actually try to rap in front of a crowd. And it's scary because you're rapping in front of people and it's not like a song, right? Because when a song, you like know the chorus, you know the lyrics. These are lyrics that you're only gonna use one time and one time only, and you're never gonna use them again. So, and not only that, you're rapping in front of like, say for instance, for me, I'm a Christian battle rapper, so like you're rapping in front of hood crowds. They're gonna be accepting to my faith, or they're gonna be accepting to the way that I rap and things like that. So, so my first time, it was pretty awesome. It happened about like 2 years ago, and I was glad that I did it. I was very proud of my performance, and it's something that's still ongoing, and I can't wait to keep doing it. But I am probably like I have like battle rap friends who make music. And we're probably there. Keep asking me, yo, you make music? You make music? I was like, yeah, I make music, but that was a long time ago. But my first priority at the moment is to battle rap because that's like the core of rap to begin with, in my opinion, at least.
Right. And so when you first started rapping, where did it happen at? Where did you know like, okay, I'm gonna do this? And what was the environment? What the atmosphere?
So basically, when I first started, like you talking about when I was young, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about young too, but a couple of years ago when you first came into that, like, okay, I can do this.
To be honest, so I started going to like battle rap events, and I saw people, like, let's say for instance, like battle rap is supposed to be like, at least in my from my experience, it's supposed to be like a hood thing, right? So like when you hear about like hood dudes who used to rap, like if you grew up back then battling, you would go to another person's hood, be like, yo, pick your best MC and let's go. And like the person who would lose was the person that stopped rapping. Like if you stop rapping, you lose. Now, like this new like environment is like anybody can do it. So when I saw like people that was doing it, I was like, yo, if this white nerdy dude from like, let's say for instance, from like somewhere in New Jersey could do it, like, yo, why can't I do this? Why does he have so many why does he have the guts to do it, but I don't? Like, because I was scared for many years to do it. It is a scary thing. Like, you know, public speaking, like a lot of people are scared. That's like the number one thing to be scared of, to do. So I was like, that guy could do it. You know, I could do it too. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I kept like going out to leagues. I was like, yo, let me rap in your league. Let me rap. Then finally, Lex Luthor, shout out to Lex. That's my boy. He's like, he gave me a chance. He was like, yo, I'm going to give you a chance. And he didn't even hear me rap. He just gave me a chance, which was dope too. So yeah, that's how I started, which was like about 2 years ago.
Okay. And you have a group. Is it like is it a name of the group of the I know you'll go around and you'll do battle raps. Is it a name of the organization that you do that with?
So there's a league, right, where I battle on. Well, I'm not gonna the league that I mentioned earlier was I Battle with Lex. I'm not gonna be battling anymore. I do have a crew, like a battle rap group. We're called Chain Gang. And I do have like, I know you've seen like my videos. I have two partners. One of them is called Gun Bibles. The other one is called Holy Smokes. The last one that I did was Gun Bibles, right? We doing more 2-on-2s, which is like probably a lot of fun based on the fact that like, you got to bounce off your partner. You got to have chemistry, connection. Like he's the gangster one. I'm the one that, you know, a little bit more Christian, but I'm still like saying some stuff. Like, you know, I try to keep it clean for the most part because you know, people have eyes on me.
Right, exactly, of course.
Yeah.
And when you were 14 and you discovered that you know you wanted to be an artist and rap, were you a Christian rapper then?
No, definitely not. I did not become Christian until I was like, what was it, 2015, something like that. It's like 5 years ago. I definitely was not. I was inspired by like when I was 14. I was inspired. Eminem, Jay-Z, DMX, they were all in my CD player. Wu-Tang Clan, Raekwon, Built for Cupid Links. I think Raekwon, Built for Cupid Links was my first like actual cassette tape, by the way, that I brought. And I had to like always like spinning in my headphones. So yeah, definitely I've been listening to like METHOD, Method Man 2. That's one of my first inspirations. Like I'm like old school, like all the way back into the early 90s. Right. Like Old Dirty Bastard. Wu-Tang was one of the first ones, my first influences.
So okay, so then you became a Christian, and once you became a Christian, and you wanted to turn into Christian rap. Who did you listen to then? Was there any artists that inspired you then?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of Christian rappers that they're not really like, they're not that good, to be honest. So I don't really get inspiration from them. So I still continue to listen to like what even the kids listen to right now. Like we were talking about earlier, about class, because I'm a teacher, right? So I ask kids like, what do you guys listen to? So they'll tell me things like Lil Baby. I'm like, oh, Lil Baby. They'll tell me kids that like rappers that I already know myself. Because I stay up to date with like current hip hop, like even what the kids are listening to. So right now I'm listening to like Jack Harlow. Even when the girl, the Catch Me Outside girl, how about that? I was listening to her for a minute. She actually has some good music, man. So right now, like Gunna, Yo Gotti is pretty good. Who else do I listen to? I like to listen to, of course, Drake. Drake is always on top of his game. But like as far as Christian rap music, a lot of it is not really that good, to be honest. But there are some artists that are good, like Lecrae, the artist. He's pretty good as a Christian rapper. But other than that, I try to stay up to date with current, like modern, whatever the kids are listening to.
And you and that is why too. Also to mention, you are a history teacher. Kudos to you because you do the damn thing. Okay. And
yeah. Thank you.
You are so relatable to your students because I think they can relate to you because you up on everything. You know, whatever they throw out, you right there with them. You know, and if they miseducated, not just in history, you give them a artist history. You know, so
I've used artists. I've used like Max the Demon before. It's just like this white dude from Brooklyn. He's like mag hood and gangster. I think I used them for like a Christopher Columbus lesson, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I think the students were shocked that I knew who he was. It's like, and I think that's when they knew. It's like, oh, this dude knows about rap.
Right. Yeah. And then like people don't understand. Like it's I feel so privileged to work around so many innovative young teachers because they bring that into their teaching and it makes the kids pay attention more. Like when they feel that you on their level. One time one of the students was telling me something about Mr. Cardi B. This when she first got, and I just like ran down Cardi B whole history, and they was like, what you know about Cardi? It's like, so teaching them to take things a little further, to actually learn about the artist, that's real powerful. That's real powerful. So today, presently, what are you working on? What are you doing today?
Well, right now I am gonna be battling in January, but so right now I'm on a little bit of a break. But my friends, I got a couple friends who want me to make music with them. I'm just waiting for them to give me the calls to come to the studio. And I was actually with him the other day. He was like throwing me some beats. He would throw me some Spanish, like reggaeton beats as well. I was like, yeah, I would definitely want to jump on this beat. And it's been a while since I jumped on a beat. So I think that would be pretty fire to like do that. But as far as battle rap, I got a battle coming up in January. It's going to be in Queens. It's going to be on a battle league called Coliseum.
Okay. And I work with a battle league. It's called a song battle league. You got to check them
Oh,
out.
song battle league, right?
Battles. I'll link it up with you. I host battles at least. I haven't for the last week or so, but at least for like 2 or 3 times a week, I host a battle. It's amazing just to see. We in a pandemic and people putting their art. They still working at you know what I mean. They haven't given up and they still producing things. Listen, that is definitely a beautiful thing. I would love to hear you like on a track and like putting something out. That would be really really dope.
Yeah, I actually can't wait to jump on the track. It's been the last time I was on like I recorded music. I was like my early 20s. So.
And where are you from? Where you are you originally from New York?
From the Bronx, Highbridge.
Oh, BX.
Yeah. That's something that I'm very proud of. I grew up actually not far from where I work at, like a couple blocks, like on 167 and Auden Avenue.
Okay,
yeah. So yeah, definitely. I always rep it. Like in every battle, I always say Highbridge before I start rapping.
But that's what's up. Repping. Listen, I'm from the Bronx. I'm a Bronx girl. I know all about that. I love the Bronx. Bronx, where you come, it makes you who you are. It gives you your strength. It makes you strong. And it makes you relatable to the students a lot. I think if your heart is in it, you're gonna relate to the kids. But if you come from where they come from, sometimes it helps. It's not everything, but
I agree 100%. Yeah, you got to be real, man. Especially when you're dealing with like high school kids.
Oh yeah, high school kids.
If you're not real, if you try to come off as fake. They're gonna catch it like right away. Like they're gonna catch you. They're gonna catch it. They're not dumb, man. These kids are not dumb. They're gonna catch it.
They're really, really. You are. They're really smart, and they can tell authenticity. People being
Yeah.
Right off the bat, they can tell. So yeah, but I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to hear your story. I'm gonna look forward to seeing some stuff from you. I just can't wait to see you like on a track.
Yeah. I'm definitely jumping on the track at least by next year.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Let me know if you need some. I know you got your own producers, but I'm always around so many producers and people doing just like some amazing stuff. Do you battle sometimes in Spanish?
No, I do not. But what would be interesting is to create like a Spanish battle rap league, which I've been thinking about, but I need to like get the wheels rolling on that before I like move forward with anything like that. But yeah, that would be a dope idea. I would definitely been thinking about that.
I also know some Spanish rappers. I'm about to tap into that whole. They have.
Yeah, you definitely should, man. Like the whole reggaeton scene, like that scene is really, really popping. Like the dembow, like like that's the stuff that gets the club popping and all that. Even though I'm not a club person, but I know because I used to be on this scene like back when I was younger. But it's definitely like a scene that is really popping.
I'm gonna tap into someone send me like someone that I used to manage. She sent me all of this stuff, and she's a Dominican, and she's like, "You gotta tap into this," and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you do. I agree with her.
because those are my people too, you know. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm glad you're here, and I just can't wait to hear more stuff from you. And how's remote learning for you? How you doing with that?
Remote learning, is the thing about remote learning is like, it's like the only bad, or there's like two, like there's good and there's bad too. So the good is like, it's like you're, to be honest, if I'm being honest, you're like, there's not like, you don't have to deal with like the behavioral issues, right? Like you don't have to deal with like kids talking to each other and things like that. But like honestly, I would rather be in person because the bad aspect of it is like you're not making any connections like with these kids, right? At all. I mean, it's like a little bit, but it's just not enough. It's like these kids might. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but these kids might, or they might not remember you like as that teacher that was mad cool. Like I remember my kids from last year, they still ask for me. Who knows if these kids are gonna ask for me because like we're not in person, we're not interacting, we're not bonding. So it's like that's like really the only negative aspect of remote learning.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it's like crookeds. Like sometimes you can't get the kids to engage in
Yeah,
conversation.
that's another one too.
Yeah, but the
No
one thing
participation. Yeah.
working in the inner city that people don't understand, there's always behaviors. They're high school kids. I think in any high school, so the behavior
And
part is totally taken out of it. You know, and some kids that I see didn't do any work. They are working, but I do feel that that whole personal thing, like I miss my students. I miss
yeah,
like seeing their
I
faces.
agree 100%.
They don't turn on their cameras. Sometimes I don't turn on my camera. Like I get it, and it's just it's yeah. It's I worry about them. You know, I worry about them, and I think most students want to come back to school. Um,
It-
but it is what it is. But on all in all, though, technically, I think if the kids are applying themselves, they're going to be so advanced because they have the opportunity to be advanced.
yeah, I agree with that. And the other thing is the whole learning thing. I don't think learning is not as like they don't absorb it as much as they do from with remote learning because like I've had kids tell me stories like, "Yo, I wake up and turn the computer on and go back to sleep." I was like, "Okay, I don't blame you because you don't have to turn your camera on." So like,
That's why it's crickets. When you like want to have a discussion, nobody is talking, and
only like two or three people are awake.
right, and we know that that's not the case. You can't get them. They overtalk each other. They, you know, we especially in your class, the kids were always engaged, and you
Yeah,
guys made history very exciting. You know, so they were always engaged, and you guys didn't have behavior issues either in your class. So you
yeah,
know that was a plus. But yeah, the crooked thing and like hearing crickets, like I'm like, hello, is anybody out there?
yo, it's facts.
Yeah, no, I don't get that. But I can't wait for us to really get back to normal. I do miss school, although remote learning is not bad for me. I don't mind being home because I'm
I
scared.
got
I'm
you.
scared of
Agree.
my own virus, my own germs. So I'm just like I'm in the house. You know, but I do miss it. I do miss my coworkers. I miss the everyday, you know, activities of work. You know, but we'll be back. Hopefully, we'll be back soon. You know.
Yes, we will. Hopefully, God willing.
But Mr. C, so I got you. I am going to check you out. I'm going to follow you, and I wish nothing but the best for you. You're a great guy. You know you're doing your thing with the kids. You're doing your thing with your Christian battle. We need more of that. That's unique. That's like, hey, you're doing your thing.
Hey, just remember, I'm a Christian battle rapper, but I still gotta rip the other person's head off. Just remember that. I gotta rip the other person's head off.
I heard you. I see how you come. Yeah, you becoming real hard. You may not be cussing up in there, but you coming hard. I'm like,
That's
okay.
why I gotta rip his head off. So
That's the battle, like you know.
yeah,
Anyway, I want to thank you so much for giving me the time and telling me your story on Artist Corner. I love it, and I'm happy that you came.